Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is February 1st, 2025, and Hansi Flick has closed the chapter on the goalkeeping question. Also, Barcelona are still alive in La Liga after Real Madrid dropped points today. And finally, Saudi Arabia are plotting a move for Frankie de Jong in the summer transfer market. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo and we'll begin this video with the news that tomorrow Barcelona are set to play against Alaves in La Liga. And as always, Hansi Flick participated in the pre-match press conference where of course the question of the day was, which has been the question of the day for many previous press conferences, who is going to be the goalkeeper? Is it going to be Iñaki Peña or Szczesny? And Hansi Flick decided to close the chapter on this question, answering very firmly and stating at the moment that's how it is. Szczesny is number one. So Flick getting right to the bottom of it. Look, it's over, it's done. Szczesny's the number one. In other words, stop asking me the question. He's the chosen goalkeeper, and Iñaki Peña has been downgraded to the number 2 spot. So it looks like it was not a temporary thing. It doesn't look like it was just because Iñaki Peña was late to the semifinal, but it looks like Hansi Flick has made up his mind, and Szczesny will be Barcelona's goalkeeper. And of course, I do want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. What do you think about Szczesny being the number 1? Let me know down below in the comment section. Now, speaking of goalkeepers, today, Iker Rodriguez trained once again with the team. And of course, we talked about Iker Rodriguez yesterday. He's a 16-year-old goalkeeper that currently trains in the academy. He's considered, alongside Diego Kochen, one of the most promising goalkeepers in the academy. You know, probably the future of goalkeeping in Barcelona. And today he trained once again with the first team for the second time. And it's reported that he could be included in tomorrow's squad list to play against Alaves because Astralaga, who's Barca Athletics goalkeeper, is injured. So Diego Kochen is, reportedly going to replace Astralaga as Barca Athletics starting goalkeeper. So we might see Iker Rodriguez being called up to the first team, so he could be the third goalkeeper behind Szczesny and Iñaki. So definitely good news for the youngster who, again, was called up to first training because Flick personally requested him because apparently he has been impressing. Now, speaking of the squad list, it's reported that Íñigo Martínez is set to receive the green light to play or to participate tomorrow. Whether he will play, that's another question. But Íñigo Martínez once again was seen training today with the group. Today he was seen training with more intensity than previous training sessions. So it looks like Íñigo Martínez has fully recovered from that torn femoral bicep, which was supposed to sideline him for around, they were saying 4 to 5 weeks, but it looks like the Barcelona defender has recovered much faster than initially anticipated, which of course is great news. Now, we'll see whether he plays tomorrow. Probably not. I doubt he will because most likely Flick is not going to want to rush him back. But the news is that he will be available in case Flick does want to call up on him. Now, Flick, during a press conference, was asked about what he thought about Barcelona trailing Real Madrid by 7 points. And this is what the German coach had to say. The situation is bad. We have lost a lot of points. We have to win games in a row and put pressure on Real Madrid. With 7 points, it's not easy to put pressure on them, but we'll keep fighting. So Hansi Flick not giving up despite Barcelona being 7 points behind Real Madrid. And well, hours after this press conference, Barcelona received good news because Real Madrid, ladies and gentlemen, have dropped points. They lost today against Espanyol 1-0 with the late goal by Espanyol in a counterattack when Real Madrid had advanced all their lines to try to win that match in the final moments of that game. And as such, Madrid have dropped 3 points. And if Barcelona win tomorrow, we have a good chance at cutting the distance because, again, right now Barcelona are 7 points behind Real Madrid. 42 to Madrid's 49. So if Barcelona win tomorrow, we'll be at 45 points, only 4 points behind Real Madrid and only 3 points behind Atletico Madrid, because they also dropped points last week when they also lost by 1 goal. So it looks like La Liga race is alive, because don't forget, Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid are set to play their respective match. I think it's next week, maybe the week after. So there's a chance that either of them could drop points. So if Barcelona continue winning, they can jump to second and even cut the distance between Real Madrid. And then Barcelona has to play with against both Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, which again, another chance for Barcelona to cut the distance even further and hopefully surpass both of them to reclaim our spot in the number at the top of the table, which is something that unfortunately we dropped. It's only our fault. Madrid are not first because of their merit. Madrid are first because of Barcelona's demerit, because we were 10 points ahead of them and we dropped so many points. So it's good to see that Barcelona still have a chance to, make a comeback and hopefully win La Liga at the end of the season. Now on to the next bit of news, because Saudi are plotting a move for Frankie de Jong in the summer. But before we talk about that news, I would like to remind you to please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. If you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure to Goal Kids, Kid Bag, or Fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure to bet us. All links are down below in the description. You click on them, you will be supporting this channel, but you would also be helping yourself, because you do get access to some pretty cool deals and offers. All right, let's get back to the news, because Saudi are still after Barcelona players. Of course, both Barcelona and Etihad confirmed the move of Unai Hernandez to the Saudi club. His contract, of course, Unai's contract with Barcelona was set to expire in the summer of 2025. So there's only a few months left on that contract, and Barcelona ended up receiving 4.5 million euros plus 500,000 in add-ons, so 5 million euros total for the transfer of Unai Hernandez to the Saudi club. There is no buyback clause in that contract, so it looks like, it's goodbye for now. I don't know if the two will cross paths again, Barcelona and Unai. I doubt it, but there is no buyback clause. And now Saudi are coming for another midfielder, and that is Frankie de Jong. Now, as you know, Frankie de Jong's contract expires in the summer of 2026. Barcelona have been trying to renew it for a year and a half now. The player has not had the decency of picking up the phone and responding to Barcelona's offer. As such, the club decided that offer was completely expired, that if Frankie de Jong wanted to stay, he would have to reach out to the club personally and try to negotiate a new offer, because Barcelona are not going to entertain their previous offer before, since Frankie de Jong completely ignored it. And well, now it seems that Al Ittihad are also looking to sign Frankie de Jong, not in the winter transfer market, because they know it will be impossible to convince the player to make a move. So instead, they're plotting a move in the summer. And it's reported that the Saudi club Al Ittihad are planning a very expensive offer, because they know that the only way to tempt Frankie to Saudi is going to have to be an offer that's much, much higher from what he's currently receiving at Barca, which is already the highest salary in La Liga. So looks like Saudi are looking to drop some heavy cash here for Frankie de Jong. Now, whether that will be enough to convince the player, we'll have to wait and see. But it seems that this is part of Ramon Planes' new strategy. If you don't know who Ramon Planes is, he was the former sporting director of Barcelona. He's now the sporting director of Al Ittihad. And he has a new strategy where instead of just signing players who are nearing retirement, he wants to bring, younger players in their prime, kind of like, build a competitive team with players of different ages. That way they can compete with European clubs rather than just have, players who are retiring or near retirement. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I will be uploading 2 more videos because there's plenty of news today. So stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And as always, Visca Barça.